I don't know. Something. Let me know if you order food. Yes. Yes, it does cost money. Alright, chat. We are beating Disaster 3 today. I shall have it no other way. As soon as I open the game first. Where is it? There it is. Hello Micah, hello Maya. I just realized I have not opened my other advent calendar yet today. I wonder what I get. Let's see here if I can get it open. It disobeys me. There we go. Oh, it's those things. That's good. It's okay. Oh my god, this does not open cleanly. My goodness. All ripped apart. I got a little bar of candy. I can snack on it during the stream. If I can get it open. There we go. Alright. Crunch, crunch. I'm gonna go see the question mark first. Then we shall continue our attempts of Disaster 3. Hello, Docs. Congrats on your 30 stream streak. That is insane.
Hey, hey. Oh.
My English will probably be a bit more British today than usual, because we just finished watching the last Harry Potter film. We've been watching them all over the course of like the past 2 weeks or so. Just finished the last one. Tonight, hopefully, if we have energy, we will start on Fantastic Beasts, which means that I get to nerd out about fantasy animals, which is great. But yeah, if I sound more British than usual, that's the reason. Decent start. I forgot to start the timer. That's alright. I don't want to do this. Minus sparks it is, I guess. I am avoiding the difficult levels at all costs. I don't care what I have to do to avoid them, I am avoiding them. Only 30 streams? 30 is pretty impressive to have in a row. That's like, you know, Genuinely, most of my streams. Fuck. Oh my god, I made it. Yeah, all since the streak thing started, yep. Streak thing did not exist. When I started streaming. What? That was a lag spike! I only got an okay landing because of the damn lag spike. This is unfair. By the way, guys, after we finish with the disaster modes in Haste, do you wanna move straight onto the Shard 10 achievements, or do you wanna do like Hollow Knight in between for a bit? Yeah, every stream since the tracker got added. I think that sounds pretty accurate. My hair is in my neck. I want it out. Ah, mierda. My window is open. Hollow Knight, break it up? Okay. We'll do Hollow Knight for the rest of next week once we finish up Disaster 4. And then the week after that is Christmas. I'll be able to stream on Friday and Sunday. We can probably do Haste then. My room is getting cold very fast. Christmas is just a week away, yeah, I know, right? Well, a little over a week, but you know. Christmas Eve for us is when we celebrate, so it's Wednesday for us. We don't have a Christmas tree yet. That's something we gotta do next week, is go buy a fake Christmas tree. We are not getting a real one because we don't know if the cats would eat the sap, and spruce sap is not good for kitties. We don't want to take the risk. Considering my pets really like to give me gray hairs, apparently. So I really would not put it past them to try and eat spruce sap. Hello, Elle. Good to see ya. Yes? I'll be back. I can't help but feel like you spelled irrefutable wrong. Sorry, had to order food. And also I noticed that it is snowing outside, so I spent a little while just staring out the window. Stupid storm, get out of my face! Or I suppose more accurately my ass. I like snow. I was afraid that we wouldn't have a white Christmas, so I'm happy that it is snowing. I'm pretty sure the temperatures are supposed to stay negative now, so we will hopefully have snow on Christmas. Oh.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay.
My god. Hello, Larcenist. That surprised me. I hope you enjoyed your gay frogs thoroughly. I need to— they're only 3,000, oh my god, I need to increase the price of those things. The economy has grown. Now we must have inflation. How's it going, Larcenist? Haven't seen you in a bit. Yeah, we haven't had that one in a while. Going well? That's good. That's good. I'm not gonna be able to do this challenge. I'm gonna die. Not 100% sure if the hearts that you lose in challenges you like actually lose. I suppose we will see. No, you don't. Okay, that's good. Woo-wee! What if I were to decrease the amount of subs for the subathon to 50 anyway? What would happen, I wonder? Because, like, either way, at its earliest, the subathon will happen after New Year's. Because I'm fairly certain I'm gonna have some sort of plans for New Year's. If nothing else, I want to go out and watch the fireworks. But, you know, after New Year's, I really have no qualms. Like, nothing that would prevent the subathon from starting. What do you guys think? Because, you know, I could start it at 50 subs and then just have 100 subs be like a separate goal for something within the subathon. Because I'm gonna have sub goals within it as well. And also, I'm gonna be frank with you, the subathon, it is unlimited. I said that it is unlimited, and I intend to keep that promise, but you know, if it goes on for like 2 months or something like that, I will at some point put a hard stop to it, but for now, it will be unlimited. But I'm not gonna stream for a year straight or anything like that. If there is something that requires me to put a hard stop on the subathon, I will put a hard stop on the subathon. I don't know if you guys have seen Delamy. Delamy is currently going on a, I believe, well, I can show you guys actually. Now that this happened. This will last a full year? I'm sure it will. Yeah, I can show you guys. Delamy. Let me look her up. So she's been going for, yeah, it's night 37 right now. Hang on, let me show you guys. Here. Yeah. She's been going. It is night 37. It's insane. Really. But it is wonderful. Like I have so much, you know, respect for her for doing that. How long does a sub add? I'm not 100% sure. I can see if if it says here. So she started with 8 hours, mind you. Started on November 5th with 8 hours. And she is still going as of December 14th. Thank you. And these are like all of the sub goals that she's reached and everything. It's wonderful. It's amazing. Hype train adds a multiplier. There's a punishment wheel. There's individual incentives for gifts. And overnight chat plays Pokemon Emerald. You can do better, you think? I'll probably also start with an 8-hour timer. It doesn't say. Oh no, it says here. A tier 1 is 5 minutes, tier 2 10 minutes, and tier 3 is 25 minutes. So it's really not a lot, you know? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I wanted to show you guys. I'm also probably gonna make an information document like this. For stuff, like, you know, sub-goals and stuff. Hang on, I'm looking something up. Something unrelated to this. Right. You think I can do better than a 37-day marathon? That would be certainly something. I'd love to, I mean, but you know, not everyone can. Like I said, I have really huge respect for Dalamy for doing that. For engaging her audience enough to keep a subathon going for 37 days when it started with 8 hours. Like, someone can do the math there. If a tier 1 sub adds 5 minutes, how many subs has she got during the thon? We'd probably have to do some stuff other than Minecraft in our subathon as well, just to break it up a little. But you know, it would be mainly Minecraft. With the achievement hunting. No, no, I'm forced to do this shit. Man. Ah. There we go. We have 23 HP. Hang on, L. Let me get your kitty in here. There you go. Boom. But you know, if you guys have like any ideas for what, oh my god, what happened? What the fuck? Just got launched into the sky. Yeah, if you have ideas for sub goals like during the marathon, let me know. Or not marathon, subathon. Like ideas for what I could do. One thing I'm gonna say, and this is not. Oh yeah, guitar song requests. Maybe if you like, you know, gift a certain amount of subs or bits or something, you can request a song on the guitar. That could be something. You're right. One thing I'm also gonna say, what I've been kind of thinking about, is dyeing my hair. I have hair dye already for like the same color that I already have. That is, it's very faded right now, but you know, you can see I've had sort of this orange copper color in my hair that I need to re-dye, but considering the marathon would be next year, or you know, in January probably, if we get 50 subs for then. Spark Dasher was great. Actually, let me edit the command right now. There we go. Yeah, so I was thinking like for, you know, 1,000 subs or something like that. Something crazy that we really might not even reach. Dye your roots green, become the goober. Something like 1,000 subs or something. I was thinking I could maybe, this is not a promise, maybe let chat pick my hair color. Pick like a color for me to dye my hair. Oh my gosh, no. Spark Dasher is not good in Disaster, it would seem. Spark Dasher, in fact, kills us in Disaster. Unfortunate. It was really good in Endless, I remember it. It was great. But in Disaster, the invulnerability that it gives just isn't enough to make it worth it. Fuck. Purple? My girlfriend has purple hair. We'd be matching. Yeah, I knew that people would suggest green, but honestly I might just lock off green as an option. Because my hair is very yellow and it would end up very quickly fading into a shade that I probably would not like. So... oh my gosh. Purple and green? I don't know. I might, I don't know. Maybe I'd be down for blue? I don't know. I might, like, you know, bright green and bright blue, I might just say that I won't do that. Really. Because unfortunately... yeah, no.
Whoa.
Gay hair. I think I would also probably... most likely what I would do is I would keep the style that I have with the white highlights. Or white, you know, what are these called? Edges, whatever. I also have white underneath here, if you didn't know. It's very faded, so you can barely see it, but I have white underneath the orange. But most likely I would keep the style, and you can just choose a color to replace the orange. But would that be something that you guys would like be interested in? Would it be an incentive to subscribe? Or gift subs or whatever? This game sucks. I can't talk to chat while I do this. Yes? Okay. I'll keep it in mind then. But yeah, we are over halfway to the sub goal. Or at least we will be until some subs expire again, but you know. Just something to keep in mind there. I did edit the command, if you guys want to see the accurate numbers. You can do exclamation point sub goal. In fact, Micah or L, whoever, would you like to add exclamation point sub goal to the title of the stream? Thank you, Jet. Thank you. I hate the voids. This map sucks. We're not gonna get through this map. Sucks ass. Fuck. I need to focus on the game more instead of yapping about my subathon. I really I'm excited for it. Is all. Very excited to do nothing for like a week but game. And you know, for the Minecraft world, you know, unless the subathon does go on for like months, we won't finish all achievements. We will continue it on streams. So do not worry, it will not be abandoned. I will complete Minecraft eventually. One thing I won't do is hardcore. That is something I will not do. I'm too bad at it. Just the other day I started another hardcore world. Played on it about 1.5 hours, and then I died to a pair of skeletons in a cave. So, no hardcore, because we would never be done. Yeah, you might have seen my message in Spiff's chat about it. Absolutely, it is a skill issue, yes, but we are still not doing hardcore Minecraft for the subathon. What is something that you guys would like to do at night? I can figure out something for you to do. A game to play on stream or something. Hardcore's lame. I like the commitment of it. I do play hardcore on my own, but when I have like a clear goal like that, I will not do hardcore. I like the commitment, and eventually I will get good enough to actually have a hardcore world that doesn't die within 3 hours. If I can't suicide by lava to go home, what's the point? Yeah, request a build for a donation or sub. Marbles on stream could run automatically. Does it not? Hello, Chelsea. Is there no way for it to run automatically? That's unfortunate if that's the case. Because marbles on stream would be good. One option I have is words on stream. But I don't know. I could try to figure out if I could let you guys play like Brilliant Diamond or something. A Pokemon game that I have, you know. That's easy to control, easier to control than the 3D games. Fuck. Free from finals? Hell yeah. Congratulations, Chelsea. Prediction ends at 16 deaths, by the way, for those who don't know. Could one of you run something? Yes, sure. We just have to figure out how and what. But yes, absolutely. If we can figure out how you could broadcast it. To the stream. But yeah, absolutely mods if you have like any ideas for stuff you could do while your streamer sleeps. We can't watch a show or movies or anything like that, you know? Because unfortunately that is against TOS, that is against copyright laws. So it would have to be a game. Fluffy cam, I might still have on. Yeah, no React Sloth, nope. Yeah, true, like a Discord call or something. Ooh, our food has come. Do I need to go get it? I'll go get it. if we do a Discord call, I think only mods should be able to speak. Because I'm not getting banned from Twitch. I have some food. I'm gonna eat it before we continue. So, y'all are gonna be muted for a bit.
lizard, 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 lizard.
Yeah, it was really munching. It was a whole Subway sandwich. I'm back now. Did you miss me? Sorry. Did you turn the stream up while I was gone? My humblest apologies. See, now this is a winnable map. Let's do my jump scare. Yep. Oh, I coughed right in your ear, I'm sorry. Did you guys know? My girlfriend told me this just now. Subway sandwiches, they're not allowed, at least in Finland. It really depends probably on where you live, but in Finland they're not allowed to call their sandwiches bread because it has too much sugar in it. They have to call it pastries instead. Which is just kind of funny. Same in Germany? Yeah, I'm assuming it's like a Europe thing. Because the European Union is strict about stuff like that. It is wild that they have so much sugar in them. Yeah. It's insane. Common Europe W, I agree. I love it when my continent or my country, you know, actually cares about the health of its citizens. You know, if I need to, I can just kinda waltz over to the dentist. And, you know, or actually I'm, you know, I'd have to probably get an appointment, but anyway, I can waltz on over to my appointment. And they check my teeth and do the things they need to do. And I'd walk out maybe 30 euros. Poorer, if even that. And I have no kind of health insurance whatsoever. I have no insurance on me, so it's great. Awesome living in Europe. Stop bragging. Sorry. Fact is, I do need to probably go to the dentist in like the next couple of months because my wisdom teeth are growing in. And I need to go check if they need to be removed. Both of the ones on my left side have like breached already. The ones on my right side haven't, but they're there. They exist, so they might come out at some point. So I do actually have to go to the dentist probably soon-ish. Also, I asked my girlfriend about, you know, the whole hair dye thing, because, I mean, you know, if chat decides my hair color, we might as well dye it live, and they would help me because I am very shitty at dyeing my hair by myself. I actually have a picture on my calendar, because my calendar that you can't see, but it is behind me on my wall. It was gifted to me by my grandma. and she just found like a bunch of pictures of me at different ages and put them in the calendar. And there's one picture, it's the day we went to pick up my dog back in 2022. It's the day we went to go pick her up. It was like, I think October 3rd that we picked her up. And just the previous day, I had dyed my hair by myself in our bathroom, and it looks horrible. I had tried to go for like an ombre look, but it looks so off. So unprofessional. So that is why I won't dye my hair by myself anymore. I let my girlfriend do it because they're better at it than me. Do you guys want to see the picture? I can show it to you. Yeah. Gotta get my calendar off the wall. Find it. Oh, there it is. It's a little pixelated because it's stretched out onto a big canvas, but here it is. That's me in 2022, and you can see the horrendous dye job. It's so uneven, it's so splotchy, my whole scalp is red. It's absolutely horrible. And that's why I don't do it myself anymore. But there's Nikki. That was my dog's name, or is. She's just no longer my dog. How are you to improve if you don't practice? This may come as a shock to you, but I don't really have much interest in improving as someone who dyes their own hair, because I have my girlfriend to do it for me. I will keep my improvements in other stuff. But yes, there you saw the sole reason that I don't dye my hair by myself anymore. Oh, by the way, Elle, you were like pretty much exactly right on the how long it's gonna take me to beat Disaster 2. It was 3.5 hours. Relying on other people, I could never. I like having people helping me. It's very therapeutic because I get to just sit there and break my back. But yeah, my point was, I asked my girlfriend about dyeing my hair on stream, and they said it's probably okay. So it's not a definitive yes, but it's probably okay. And you know, in the process, they would obviously be seen on stream as well. Hello, Mr. Trat. Oh, you also have a Founder's Badge. That's fun. I didn't know those were still being gifted out. I wonder how many subs get the Founder's Badge then. Oh, that was horrible. Mr. Trat, you distracted me with your badge. Oh my gosh. That was a very ill-timed tornado. For those who weren't here on Wednesday, Mr. Trat was one of my first followers on Twitch ever, like back in 2021, when I still only streamed Minecraft. I genuinely thought I wouldn't see them again, and then they just showed up on Wednesday, and I was like, well, good to see you. It's great. Whee! Cut holes in a paper bag and let them wear it. Yeah, that's one solution. Or we angle the camera in a way that only my face can be seen. Hang on, I can't read that right now, give me a second. Founders badges go to the first 10 Prime or paid subs or non-partner channels and the first 25 on partner. Okay, so first 10. But apparently gifteds don't count for it then. Yippee! They don't? The founders badges don't go to the first 10? Oh no, the gifted subs don't count, you're right. My fucking short-term memory strikes again. Oh yeah, Chelsea didn't have one, you're right. Chelsea only got one when they continued the sub themselves. Woo! There we go. Have food. Have some good food. Find something delicious. Game looks so chaotic. Yeah, it's not for the faint of heart. But fortunately, it does not start off this way. This is the second hardest way that you can play this game. So you don't start with this when you start playing the game. Most people actually probably never encounter this. Because it's not even required for the Steam achievements. I'm just doing it because I'm extra like that. Oh, fuck. The hardest mode, I believe, has all of this and constant meteors raining down, so. Looking forward to that, you know? Oh man. Run's probably dead, yeah. Oh. 6 attempts left for the prediction. Alert, boosting my friends on Monster Hunter, I see. Have fun. There's some lore here. Whee! Back we go. Hope future runs are better. Yeah, me too. I would like to beat this mode today. Because so far we have beaten 1 disaster mode per stream. I would love to continue that streak. We'd be done with the disasters by Tuesday. Why did I do that? How did the storm not catch up to me there? How is it not catching me here? What the hell? Another 30 stream streak. I'm hearing some ungodly screaming from the living room. Because my girlfriend's watching Supernatural. Only 30, yeah, I know, right? I saw someone have 50. %, boost. Let's go. Loki has learned to climb on his cat tree on his own. We started with you know, placing him there and letting him figure out the way down, but he has now figured out the way up, and he actually really likes climbing up there and people watching through the window. Or, you know, just schnoozing on the tree, because the sunlight hits it if we have sunlight. Which has been a big if. I think I've seen the sun twice in the last month. But one of them was yesterday. And, you know, I wish I was exaggerating when I say that I've seen the sun twice in the last month. Spiff streamed at 6 AM my time, which broke my streak. When? Because he started the stream earlier. I didn't stay up, no. No, I stayed up until 3, and then I set an alarm for the approximate end of stream, and I went to bed because I was really tired. And I realized that I had to feed the cats in the morning, so I couldn't sleep in that long. And, you know, got a stream today and stuff. So no, I didn't stay up as long as I intended to. Yeah, I don't mind. I've been watching the VOD today. And you know, he ended up splitting it anyway. I'm not surprised. I said, actually, if you go look at his VOD, you can see that he says 16 hours. I hope not. He's answering my message that I sent right before the stream started, because someone asked how long do you think it'll take, and I said approximately 16 hours. No, not the donation, like at the very start of stream. Like first thing he says on stream. He says 16 hours, I hope not. And that's because I said that I guessed that it would take him 16 hours. And even I was being optimistic. Right now, I'm certain that the total time will be much over 16 hours. It will probably be closer to 24. I'm not sure what you're referring to. I remember I did donate about I donated and I said I think my guess of 16 hours is going to be significantly closer than his 12. That's what I said. I finally started working on the next art channel video today. I mean, I've been technically working on it, but I haven't been doing any of the editing. I've just been doing the drawing and the scripting and the recording. The drawings are not done yet, but everything else pretty much is. I think I'm done with the script. I've recorded almost everything. I've done almost the entire lineup drawings. I'm missing like, I think 2 or 3 cats in the lineups. But then I have to do 9 drawings for the patrols, and then an animatic for the start. So that's all that I have left, drawing-wise. But I haven't had much motivation lately. But at least I created the file in DaVinci and started, you know, organizing my speed paints and stuff for it. So it is coming at some point. The 3rd Clover Clan video is in the works. Honestly, I might post like an animation before that or something. Because I've been working on a lip sync test with Procreate Dreams 2. I'm really enjoying Procreate Dreams 2 so far. I need to go animate as well. Oh man. It's rough, isn't it? I don't know why I do it voluntarily. I'd be like, oh man, I want to go animate, and then I'd be animating and I'd be like, oh man, I hate this shit. But I suppose we enjoy the finished product enough to justify the process of making it. Yeah. Been working on a little lip sync test with some OCs, Warrior Cat OCs. But I'm not gonna nerd out about that here, because you're not here for my art stuff, you're here for my gaming stuff. Portal was so close too. Ay, ay, ay. This is rough. Really rough. Thanks for the tip, guys. I'll give that a shot. No fucking way that worked. Oh my god. That was pathetic. Didn't realize we were playing Skyrim Horse Simulator. I'm not sure I understand the joke, unfortunately. Wow! Skyrim holes can walk up 90-degree walls. Nice. If only real horses could do that. Did I tell you guys, by the way, my car's broken again? I can't drive it until it gets fixed, and it might only get fixed like next year because I don't have money to take it to a fancy contractor that could fix it sooner. Which sucks because it means I won't be able to go riding until next year. I mean, I don't know. I gotta message my dad and ask about it, but... Sucks. KuCoin! I know what's wrong with it, but I ain't got no gas in it. I'm pretty sure the same thing is wrong. That was wrong last time, but on a different wheel. So... It's not that expensive to fix, but, you know... Taking it to a private place quickly gets expensive. We have a family friend who can fix cars, but... he only has openings like next year, so... Especially under Christmas, car fixes are probably expensive because people really want their cars to be fixed by Christmas. What was wrong with it the last time? I gotta look up the proper term for it. Hang on, I'm looking it up. It was the bearing. It was apparently pretty much non-existent. And so we're not sure, but if it is the bearing this time as well, I really shouldn't drive until it gets fixed, because it could just kind of explode on me. Yeah, I need that, yep. Somewhat necessary in a car. Yeah. Last time, it took me way too long to go, like, get someone to check out the car. And so by the time that I did, I was basically told that for the last 3 months or so, it could have just exploded at any moment. So fortunately it didn't, but you'll understand why I don't want to take the risk that it's the bearing again this time. But, you know, the thing is, we don't even know that it is. So it would cost even more to just go check out what the problem is. It could be just something completely else. Is there a whooshing sound in the car? There was last time, yes. This time it's different. But, you know, my dad and his friend's best guesses were that it is the bearing again. They couldn't come listen to the sound. It sounded like, you know how snow gets when it starts getting warmer again? The snow gets like, it doesn't melt, but it gets like more like, you know? It sounded like there was snow like that stuck somewhere in the car. And you could it only sounded, and I could feel it too, it only sounded when I was going slowly. Like when I, yeah, kind of squeaky, but more like, you know, like a, yeah, snow texture pretty much. Like not squeaky exactly, but like, you know? I know my descriptions are great right now. Like, like, you know, the kind of sticky snow that's really good for doing snowballs. But yeah, I can only hear it in low speed, which is very opposite to what the bearing was, because I could only hear that at high speed. So I don't know. If it actually is the bearing. Like, I kind of have my doubts. Like, I know that it makes sense because obviously wheel bearings are most of the time replaced at the same time on both wheels, if not all of them. So it makes sense that, you know, one bearing was almost dead, so now another one is starting to go. But the sound, it was different, definitely. So I'm really not sure, but I know nothing about cars, so I can't exactly figure it out myself. Yeah, exactly. You usually do all of them. So it makes sense that it would be the bearing, because one was like literally about to explode. But the sound is so different, and I never heard anything like this with the last one. The last one just kind of built up gradually. So I really have no idea if it's actually that. I'm being bullied by this stupid game. Fuck. Okay, we at least made it over. You know, if only I made enough money from streaming that I could just buy myself a new car. It's different because of the bearing quality disparity changing the strain/tension on the other one. Took me a while to register what you mean, but yes, very possible. That might be why they think it's the other bearing this time. Is that could be different because the other one is literally just breaking very fast with the bigger tension. What riveting dialogue. I don't like how once the storm is on me, it seems like it's actually genuinely impossible to outrun it anymore. Because I swear to God, it is not going 120 at the start. But at this point, I speed up to 120 and I can't outrun it anymore, so... Oh my gosh. Made it. Curious about how the storm works in the code? Hey, fair enough. Slightly same, but also I think I might just be coping. And I am in fact just bad at the game. Honestly, no, it's not even that I'm bad at the game. This mode is just ridiculous. And I mean, you guys know that, so... Right fucking there! I kept my eyes open there for too long. I did not blink for a good while. Now that I closed my eyes, they kinda hurt. That's 4 attempts left for the prediction. Yeah, I'm cracked. The game's just hard. Exactly. Alright. Oh my god. Did you guys see that? I don't think else made a length prediction for Disaster 3. At least an hour, 50 minutes. Well, you know. Forced to go through a difficult time again. Twice! And right at the end, too? Are you kidding? That's when I'm gonna die. 5 hours total? Alright, we'll see. First was 1.5 hours, I think. Second one was 3.5 hours. So you think the jump from second to third will be less than the jump from first to second? Interesting. Getting good. You think? I wouldn't be so sure. You hope. Yeah, fair enough. Ba-da-bum-ba-dum. Sure. Today's gameplay has been mediocre. No, you're right. You're right. It has. I haven't been as focused as I could have been. No shame in saying that. Although, how dare you diss your streamer, mod spam him. Yeah, Docs, have you beaten disaster mode? Although I wouldn't be surprised if you had, to be fair. I mean, you know. My chat froze for a bit there, what the hell? Every attempt is progress, because it's all practice. Us completionists and those speedrunners have a lot in common. We both just kind of bash our heads against the wall for hours and hope that at some point something sticks. the woman lovers have gathered. Apparently. My chat connection just... No, it's okay, okay. Didn't like me for a bit there. I'm sorry if I missed any messages. We do love women here. Yahoo! I want to edit my chat box a little bit. Perfect timing. There's something I want to do about it. There it is. Something I wanna do. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Great. Now my chat messages will stop fucking disappearing. Makes me feel so lonely. So now when you send messages, they won't disappear until enough other messages come in. That's what I wanted to do. I was gonna say I'm cooking, and then I got cooked. I'm still cooking though. Great recovery. Magnet. Oh my gosh, my bongo cat is a dragon. I love it. Didn't even know I had that. Yeah, okay. Lucky number 13. You know, as a kid, when you choose your favorite number, and then you check if it's on the bottom of your glass at like school lunches. Did you ever do that? Because I did. And when I had to pick my favorite number, I chose 13. Because nobody else seemed to like 13. You guys didn't do that? Really? I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, but this one has a 7 on the bottom of it. Not 100% sure. There it is, a 7. Maybe it is just a Finnish thing. 13 as well because it's my birthday. Nice. I knew so many people who picked 7 as their lucky number. And then, you know, years later I learned about the psychology of why people pick 7 when they're meant to pick a random number. Because 7 is the only number that feels random enough out of 1 to 10 to people. Because, you know, obviously 1 and 10 won't do. Oh, can you hear the coughing? They can hear you again, darling. They showed a middle finger. 1 and 10 obviously won't do, because they're the ends of the spectrum. So they are not random enough. Then... how'd it go? Uneven numbers feel more random than even ones. So no 2, 4, 6, 8 either. 3 is still a part of the, you know, 1, 2, 3 thingy, so can't pick 3, not random enough. And 9 is too close to 10. So that leaves 7 in the human brain to be the most random number, because everything else is part of a pattern. Pretty sure that's approximately how it went. Don't quote me on it though, but something like that. You always chose 3? Nice. I haven't met any 3 lovers. How tall is my chat? I'm gonna change that, methinks. If I can, somehow. I can't. Chat box very tall. I can't cut it, that's the thing. I'm trying, but it just shrinks it. Hold Alt? Oh, great. Awesome. Thank you. Mr. Track coming in clutch. Perfect. Chad, I don't think we're making it out of here alive. Yeah, no. Challenge failed. My god. Oh, but on the subathon, there is not going to be a sub goal for a girlfriend face reveal because they did not want their face to be, you know, something to put behind a paywall, if that makes sense. And I understand completely, so I told them, no worries, there will not be a sub goal for that. You can just show yourself if you'd like. Oh my gosh. The trees. The Lorax would not like me right now. Running through the trees like this. Hey Chelsea, our cats are matching. %10 chance to restore 100% health? Fuck yeah! That's a pretty fast cooldown as well. That's amazing. Oh, we got the 10%, however, we're gonna die anyway. Unless we get it again. Yeah. Have your sausage roll and party pies. What exactly is in a party pie? I've never heard of those. Party buys a small meat pie? I see, okay. Maybe I've heard of them with like a different name then. I need to get more water after this attempt. Do it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it! Ah! I wonder if that counted as a fragment. It did! Hell yeah. I really could use the 10% right about now. Really could use the 10%. Okay, we're good. Although I still would not deny the 10%. Thank you. Oh no, not the blinding. Shining, blinding stars. I can't see the fucking meteors! Fucking flashbanged. Oh my god. You know, the attempts are all blurring together in a way that I have no idea what's coming. I don't know if the two hard levels were on this path or the previous one. It's really blurring together. So I have no idea what, like, to expect here. I've been playing Haste for about 15 hours this week. Maybe a bit less. It's all blurring together. And I know that that's not even really a lot in the grand scheme of things, but for me it is. I'm not that used to the grind yet that 15 hours would be a nothing burger. I know there's people out there who, when they grind games, play them for 80 hours a week. That's not me yet. I think that was the first time I've taken the right side there instead of the left. But the tornado was on the left, so I had to improvise, adapt, and overcome. How come the chat messages aren't disappearing? Because I set them to permanent. I prefer my chats visible so I don't feel so lonely whenever you guys are quiet. Hell yeah! Extra life. I can pretend that people are constantly chatting, you know? Well, there goes that extra life that we got. I think this might be a dead run. This map is impossible. Yeah, no, that start was genuinely impossible, I think. Hi. Yeah, I like when they stay on screen. 6. Oh. Anyway. I do prefer the board. I'm so used to it. Yeah, I cut off my sentence real short there. I refuse to say the thing. I'm not farming engagement with that. Except I might make a TikTok out of it. Overdosed with 6 and the number after it? Yeah, I believe you. I can't wait to go visit my parents for Christmas and see what my little siblings are up to. I'm sure they won't be repeating a certain number over and over again. Yeah, I'm being more careful about what I say so we're not getting quotes. Mods, get 'em. I'm sure you'll get quotes again. Speaking of sus things I say, or sus things to say in general, I suppose. Have you guys noticed how boy cats, you know, girl cats have like really pretty names and nicknames? Like nicknames especially. You know, like some genuinely good cat names. And then boy cats are always called something like Mr. Fart Shitter. You know? Have you guys noticed that? Because my girlfriend pointed out to me the other day that I call Panda a pretty girl and I call Loki a horse son. I'm sure there's a cat named Mr. Fart Shitter somewhere out there. But the real question is there a Mrs. Fart Shitter? Or is this a purely boy cat problem? Yeah, stainless steel, exactly. But in my defense, I would like to say that I only call Loki horse son whenever he does something bad. Like bites my toes. I call him Stinky when he's being a good boy. Because he stink. Speaking of, where's the kitten? Is he there with you? Is the kitten there with you? On the tree? Okay. Kitten is on the tree. You know, guys, imagine I blow up and Bongo Cat makes skins based on my cats. Because I have Bongo Cat on my streams. Imagine that. Oh yeah, I forgot to go get water. It's okay. I'll get water next run. This is last attempt for the prediction, by the way. I don't think we should have another prediction after this, because I don't think I have another 10 tries in me, but I'm not gonna stop after this yet. You're a cotton ball? Nice. Yeah, I don't really have any other nicknames for Panda because I see her so little still. But Loki's a stinky and Panda's a pretty girl. That's the basic gist of it. I wonder what the name of the little black soot stripe character, soot sprite character, what the name is in English from Moomin, you know? Because in Finnish the name literally means stinky, so I wonder if it's stinky in English or if it's something else. One drop of water required. I gotta go give the cats some food after this attempt as well. Remind me to do that. Get myself some water and give the cats food. I'll probably have to take Loki to my room so that he doesn't eat Panda's food again. Because he has a tendency to leave his own food uneaten and go eat Panda's food instead. I'm assuming it's tastes better. Which is kind of weird because they have the same brand of food. Ching ching ching. He'll eat his food eventually though, but only after Panda's food is gone. Whether Panda ate it herself or he did. So I have to just make sure that he doesn't get to Panda's plate until then. Once he's an adult, I don't really have to care anymore, and I can just, you know, put out 2 plates of the adult food, but right now he's still eating kitten food. So I don't want him eating Panda's food. Yeah, the grass is always greener on the other side. Ah. I would like to issue a formal apology to the believers. I'd like to say never mind, I'm cracked. Yeah, I gotta lock the fuck in. Won't be talking much until I die. Sorry about that. That minus 100 health is gonna be the death of me. no. That's prediction. I'm gonna go feed the cats and get myself some water. And then I'll be back for more attempts.
Fish. Hey guys, I have my voice back, I can speak again.
The cats have been fed. Well, yeah, I had to put their food in different places. And also they
Yes, it's been so long, and I have this big secret that I need to tell you before she gets back home. Hey.
Hi, chair. Yeah, I have my water here. We'll give it a couple more whirls today. We'll see how much we go past 3 hours today. I wonder what that ball of light was, but I'm not keen to find out. Because knowing this game, it's gonna hurt me. There's so many of them here. Okay, I'll bite. Nothing. Just nothing. Oh, fuck. Ah! I just clicked the screen. I'm pretty sure there's no place to go but that hard level. Unfortunate. I can't fucking make up my mind about what direction I'm heading in. Alright. Oh, I can still escape the hard one. Although this is not optimal either, but I suppose it's better than that. Alright. TTS just started working, huh? I haven't done anything to it since last stream, so it just kind of decided to work on its own, apparently. But I don't mind. Good luck with Haste, Micah. You're gonna beat Shard 8 today, I can feel it. Was it 8 that you're on? Or did you beat it at some point? Yep. Good luck. It's neon! Yeah, this type of blue, I would not allow you to choose as my hair dye. A couple other things that I probably won't allow include any neons, just because they fade out really quickly and then they become kind of eh. No neons, no black, because... Huh? Sanoit sieltä! Menikö se syömään pandan ruokaa? I gotta go get Kitty.
So about the big secret.
The criminal is in containment. You don't go eat your sister's food. You don't do that. You don't eat your big sister's food. So if you guys hear a cat shouting, just ignore it. He's throwing a tantrum. He does that whenever I do this. Yeah, what I was talking about. Other colors apart from bright blue and neon. Black is one. I will not allow you guys to choose black, because that just kind of never washes out. I would never have any other color hair again. Not even washes out, but it's difficult to like get out in general. So no black, no neons. No yellow, really. Honestly, I think the options would be pretty much like red, orange, blonde, pink, purple, coral. I've actually had my hair's been different colors over the years, but so far pink has been the coolest I've gone with colors. Maybe like a nice blue. No piss color, no. A nice blue, not like a very bright blue, but like a nice indigo shade of blue would be an option as well. I'd really just put it down to like a pole or something. Have a poll with the options that I would allow my hair to be. No green, no. It would fade out to be like a really ugly color because my hair is very yellow. Yellow underneath everything. So no green. And you know, I'm not really feeling very experimental with my hair, so that's why there would be a limited color palette. Last time I felt experimental with my hair, I went and I caught it short, like shorter than shoulder length short. And for the first like few weeks, I hated it. It was awful. And like, you know, once it grew out a little, it got better. But yeah, no, it was not a fun time. I was not a fan. Hello, not Windix. Welcome. We are chatting about my hair history here. But yeah, the colors I've had in my hair, the first ever hair dye I had red streaks. No, the first one I actually had pink streaks. Then at some point in middle school I started dyeing my hair myself. So I did that really choppy red ombre that you saw earlier. And that was my hair for a while. At some point I dyed it fully red. Then once that faded out, I wanted to do something different. So I like, you know, actually went to the hairdresser. And that was when I got the original style that I have now. Which is the, you know, bleached edges. Colors of the lesbian flag, it's orange, white, and pink. Varying shades of orange and pink, and then a white stripe. So the first time I had hair like this it was orange. Then I believe I did coral. Then I did pink, and most recently... do the lesbian flag. I wouldn't even have to replace the white with another color, you know? Because I have white in my hair. I've got the platinum. That's actually not even that bad of an idea, but you know. Multicolor hair dyeing is more difficult, so. I'd have to figure out how we determine if it's a single color or multicolor. Because if I do like a bunch of single color options and then the lesbian flag, or like one multicolor option, obviously people are gonna pick the multicolor. So. Maybe I'd, you know, take a bunch of suggestions from chat and then put those, the ones out of those that I would do in a poll or something. I mean, most likely it would just be 3 colors. So it would be, you know, orange, pink, and white. You'd do like orange one side and then pink on the other side and then, you know, the bleached platinum. They don't look very platinum right now because they're very faded. And also you can see my roots are very grown out. Haven't dyed my hair since May, when I got it dyed for graduation. And actually it was a bit before graduation as well, because I got it dyed for the photos. But yeah, I actually think pink was the latest one. It's just faded out into more of an orange-ish color. That was shit. How many tries do you guys think I still have in me? Been going at this for 3 hours now. With no fucking progress. We haven't even made it to the boss. Although, to be fair, in my opinion, Convoy is the hardest boss that there is. And we already did Convoy 4, so... 2 or 3 more deaths, you think? Maybe. It really probably depends on how long the attempts get. And also how bullshit the deaths are. That is also a big factor in how much I have the patience for. Is how bullshit are the deaths. Hello, Kitty. Couldn't do that here? Couldn't do what? Dye your hair the lesbian flag? Oh, for school photos. No, it was, I went to a private photographer to take my graduation photos. But we're allowed to have dyed hair for school photos. One thing, like the only unreasonable thing that we weren't allowed to do in the latest school photos that we took, which were actually at the start of the year, so it was not graduation. Was that we weren't allowed to do any hand symbols other than a heart, I believe. So we weren't allowed to do peace signs, we weren't allowed to do, you know, gun symbols, anything like that. The heart was the only thing that we were allowed to do. Which kind of sucked, because me and my friends dressed up as, like, Men in Black for the photos, for our... Because we wanted to take, like, we take a fun friend photo every year with the 3 of us. Oh, actually, last time it was the 4 of us, because Lettuce also joined the photo. Which is great. But we dressed up as Men in Black, so you know we had our collared white shirts and ties and black sunglasses, but we weren't allowed to do our guns, unfortunately. So we just had to settle for crossed arms. It's interesting because the previous year we were allowed to do a heart with like all of our arms combined. But no, yeah, my graduation photos were taken with a private photographer. I took them with a horse, actually. I had a horse in my graduation photos because at the same time that I graduated, I switched stables. And so I wasn't gonna ride that horse anymore. And I had ridden him for the past 2.5 years. So it really felt like the end of an era, and I wanted him to sort of be there to commemorate that as well with the school graduation. Why are you licking your butt on my bed? Are you kidding? That's disgusting, Loki. Let me see if I can... I've left my phone somewhere. I wanna show you guys some of my photos. Here we are. This one is my favorite out of the graduation photos that I took. Let the lighting adjust. You can see my face so clearly. Wonder if I lower my brightness a little, hang on. No, yeah. Yeah, this is my favorite. I really like it. I want to get it framed at some point. It's really like that end of an era type of picture. My skin does look like a flashbang. I swear I'm not that pale. Even though I am I show up very pale on this camera because this camera is shitty. I am not this pale. Like, am I pale? Absolutely. Am I fucking ghost white? No. But I don't deny that I'm pale. Weebos! That was clean. I say after crashing into a bunch of trees. Hell yeah. I am cracked. I think one sub goal would definitely be the new webcam. But it would have to be something like, you know, 2,000 subs. And I don't know if I'd make the goals go that far at that point. Well, no, it really wouldn't have to be. I guess it could be like... me think. Yeah, no, it wouldn't have to be. It could be 50 or 75 or something. Or not 50, because 50 is the subathon itself, but like 100, you know? Yippee! Oh yeah, I think the pharmacy closed at like 4 PM, damn. I gotta go there tomorrow then. I gotta pick up a dewormer for Panda. Because it's been a good bit since she was dewormed. And really, I'm cutting it fairly close to the vaccination when it comes to the deworming, but it needs to be done before it, so not much I can really do. All I can really do is have faith in her immune system to not die from the dewormer. But she's a former outdoor cat. I'm sure her immune system's probably pretty decent. Alright, Europe experience. It's a small pharmacy and it's Sunday. What do you expect? Most places are closed completely on Sunday. I'm not sure if it was even open today. Ooh, pink. Is Chelsea still here? Because I'm thinking for a subathon, I might need more than 2 moderators. Yes, hi Chelsea. You know, now that your finals are over, would you like to become a moderator? Because I might need more than 2 mods if I am to do a subathon at the start of next year. Shell, you are being recruited. If you want, of course. Probably? Great. Hi, Fiona. She had something to say. I'm pretty sure you guys must have heard that as well. She had thoughts about employing Chelsea, clearly. Time zone Chelsea? That's a good question. When you're doing the subathon? At 50 subs. So probably around the start of next year. PST? Great. 1 Australian, 1 European, 1 American. That sounds pretty good to me. Give me just a second. And don't worry about being as active as Micah is. That's not a standard, Micah's just extra. So I'll, yeah, give me a second here. I gotta lock in for a moment. Hi, Fiona. No, I think I'm just fucked. Yeah, okay. There you go. Gonna give you the role on Discord as well. Twitch moderator. There we go. Everyone say congratulations to Chelsea. And I believe that is the mods that I will need for the foreseeable future. Hopefully, at least. You know, if we grow a shit ton during the subathon, then I'll have to see about it. But I believe 3 moderators is plenty for a streamer my size. Fuck. Although it is less than what I used to have in when I started streaming, because I just kind of give 50% of our stream chat as a mod? Yeah, no. Definitely. I used to just kind of give all my friends moderating privileges. So I actually cleaned up my mods like a couple weeks ago and I removed a whole bunch of people. Hello, kitty. Do you want uppies right now? Okay. Here you go. Hello, kitty. I have a feeling he's gonna leave as soon as I stop petting him, but we can give this a shot. Kitty, I need to continue my gameplay. Will you stay if I stop petting you? He says, what the fuck? Where did your hands go? Yeah, I know, baby. Hi. I know you want pets. I know, baby. Oh my god, you're so cute. How can I refuse you? What will I do if the subathon lasts late into the night? Go to sleep and keep the timer going. Then I will wake up the next day and keep playing. That's the point of a subathon. It usually lasts multiple days. Like I showed off earlier today on the stream, if you guys know Delamy, Della's subathon has been going on for over a month. Which is hella impressive. Alright, hang on, kitty. A moment of gaming again. Want to see what's going on here? No? Don't chew on my headphone cord. I can't allow that, baby. Oh, come on, that was so close. Yeah, what's going on there? You know, this kitty, I'll be surprised. Fuck! I'll be surprised if he doesn't turn out to be a mouse hunter in, like, my computer mouse hunter. Because he is certainly the type of kitty to do that. That was so close again. Hello. Oh my god, this is insane. Come on. No! I would have got it as well. Yeah, his little paw. Now he's just laying on my lap. Let's see if I can move back a little. There we go. Oh yeah, that's actually a pretty good item. Kitty is purring hard. Kitty's very happy to be on my lap. Next time he wants to leave my room though, I'll let him, because if Panda hasn't eaten her food at this point, it's her own fault. Am I, like, ever so slightly touching your ear tuft with my arm? I'm sorry. He keeps flicking his ear. Like he's offended. cat cam and a cat mic? No, honestly, yeah. I just don't know how it would work without picking up double audio. Back up a little more so you can see him a little more. No, I can't back up that much. I need to be able to reach my mouse. Taking damage, ignore damage, hell yeah. Do I have anything I could give you? I guess this. Ugh. Bad trade. Hi, kitty. Hello. Please be careful, kitty. I feel like you're gonna accidentally roll off my legs. There you go, that's better. Better balance. I need to start getting a blanket or something. Good night, Maya. Thanks for being here this long. Kitty is all curled up. Hello, kitty. What you thinking about? I'm focusing a little right now. I am reaching insane speeds right now. Sorry, chat. I'm walking in right now. I don't wanna lose this. Oh, there we go. Kichi's sleeping so cutely and you can like barely even see him. We need that cat cam. Maybe I put it somewhere here. Okay, I have no idea what the item does that I got from the Hungry Weebo, but it's actually pretty decent because it makes me go faster. I wonder how close we are. You got convoy? Nice. Increased difficulty, oh no. The former ones were already plenty difficult. Right where I was intending to land. I think my on close call heal item is coming in clutch. I think that's what's saving my ass. 'Cause I have no idea how else I would be healing this much. I don't like convoy. It is my least favorite. Wonder if I could set up my camera a little better to capture the kitty. Let me see. Sorry, kitty. Don't wake up. There we go. Nope. I could get it like somewhere here, you know? But I can't. This is as long as the cord will go. My hand's gonna be in the way there, so all I can really do is maybe this. I guess this. This is gonna be very intense crotch cam once she leaves. He is very small, yeah. Like this is my hand. His head is about the size of my fist. A little smaller, maybe. His mom was pretty small too, so he really might not even grow much from this. No! No! Oh. Oh my gosh, you guys can't see from your camera angle, but he has like a really same place too. Please don't tell me this ends the run. I'm liking this run. Oh, I liked that run. It was such a good run. Highest speed reached was almost 200 meters per second. Huh. That was painful, Loki. That was really painful. The Weebo stole my hat. Ah. Gotten a message. Panda has eaten. Loki is free to go once he so desires, which he does not seem to do at the moment. He's dreaming. Did you guys see that? He twitched. He's definitely dreaming. He's twitching. Oh, my baby boy. You can hear my Discord pings? Oh yeah, I did turn streamer mode off. I'll just put do not disturb on. I do usually keep streamer mode on. I think I turned it off to check a username that it wouldn't let me check otherwise. Whew. Right in between the flower and tornado. He is too eepy for anything right now, yeah. Oh, it's the Spark Dasher. Can't use that. It's gonna kill me. Restorative maneuver was insane. Good morning, kitty! Ooh, you got big stretches. Oh, are you leaving? Alright, kitty. Kitty has gone on the floor. That's how far he went. Do you guys want cat cam here? Oh, what a big stretch. You get to enjoy my messy room. But I'll have you know, it is in large part messy because of him. He has... The boy has rummaged through my laundry and dragged clothes out onto the floor. So it is not messy because of me, I promise. No, I'm being serious. For some reason, he loves digging my clothes out of the laundry. You have such a silly pose, kitty. He's like just laying on his back. At least you can tell he's not nervous in this place. You know? That is not a cat that is uneasy because he's moved recently. That is a cat who has moved recently and is perfectly okay with the situation. The funny thing is, I do see Panda occasionally laying on her back as well. But she gets up as soon as she realizes she's been seen. So I think she is trying her hardest to relax. She just kind of doesn't know how yet. She'll learn. She has all the time in the world. Yeah, food and pets, what more does one need? So real. You have such a cute little belly. Cute little belly you have. Ah! Oh, now I'm being attacked. Ow. Oh shit! The level! The game kept going. I forgot it would do that. Well, I suppose the Spark Dasher did come in hand. Oh. Yeah, game! My bad. I just kinda pet the cat. Oh, look at how cute he's being. How could you tell me not to? Keep in mind, I'm still a new cat owner. I've only had these guys for a week. Had mine for 6 years, still can't resist the cuteness? Yeah, you get it. Like, look at that boy. Do you guys want to keep the cat cam, or do you want to return to normal webcam? Because, like, you know, I'm right here. Right here I am. Want to keep the cat cam? Okay. Who? My chat's turned into an owl. Yeah, here's a question for you, chat. Do you prefer Chair or Loki? Huh? Who's better? Yeah, I thought it might not be the easiest to answer. One more try. We gotta get to 20. Come on. One more try. You don't pick favorites. Sure. Just one more try. Yeah, exactly. Can't end on a loss. Especially not a bullshit one like that. If we end on a loss, we gotta end on a proper loss. Sorry. My hands are starting to get sweaty. Awesome. Is my chat just my moderators now? Has everyone else left? Or are they just lurking? I mean, we have a couple lurkers every stream who never say anything. I'm pretty sure. I appreciate my lurkers. Like dogs. I wonder what he was streaming about when he was sleeping on my lap, because he did keep twitching, so I'm pretty sure he was dreaming. Let me see if he wants to go finish his food, because Panda's eaten. Hi, good morning, Bubba. What you gonna do if I open the door, huh? Yeah, did you enjoy the laundry cam? There we go. Yahoo! Did you guys see what my item does, by the way? On a perfect landing, 10% chance to gain 250 sparks. Which is pretty insane. Because I definitely get like 20 perfect landings per fragment. So, with just a tiny bit of luck, this item's gonna make me rich. Yeah, I do think this is last attempt for today. It's been almost 4 hours. That's a very good time for a stream. You know, right now my goal is about 3 hours per stream no matter what I do, so 4 hours? Great. You know, I've made... Because I'm just realizing, because I turned ads off, which I'm not... This is not me saying that I'll turn them back on. It's just a realization that I have. Because I turned ads off, there's gonna be streams where I make absolutely zero money. Which is kind of funny to me. But I did turn them off because I was only making like $2 a month from ads. I'm sure bigger viewer bases would make more, but personally I don't like, you know, I'm only subscribed to I think one streamer. I don't think I'm sub to Connor right now because money is kind of tight. And there's a reason I only watch that one streamer. Plus Connor, because Connor doesn't have ads, I don't think. I don't know if Connor has ads. Anyway, and the reason is that, you know, no ads. I don't watch streamers who have ads because I don't want to subscribe to them. So that's the reason I keep my own ads off. Because I personally don't watch streamers who have ads on. You know. Because I don't want to watch ads, and I would want to watch the streamer for a good bit before subscribing, so. Oh, I have money for all of them, hell yeah. I'm rich. There we go, this time I got it. Okay, interesting. not good. But let's see if it's redeemable. I don't think this is redeemable. Yeah, okay. I'm done for today. That's 20 deaths. Almost 5 hours in. I think we're very, very slowly getting better. But I'm done for today. I'll continue this on Tuesday. We'll be doing Haste. And exclusively Haste. Until I either beat all of the disasters, or I get pissed at it. I know what the title says, I'm not stupid, I said it myself. It was manifestation, not manifestation. Manifestation doesn't always work. Alright, let's see if there's anyone we can raid. Anyone playing Haste? No English streamers playing Haste, unfortunately. I'm the top streamer of Haste, that's so funny. Let's raid a Peaks player. Let's see. Oh, ad. Ugh. Alright, let's hope this person is okay. Actually, no, I'm not taking that risk. We're not raiding anyone today. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Bye-bye.